So many people now just get married because they want to be called Mrs. No, and Madam.
I know.
But no, it's not all about it. Are you fit for it? Are you ready for it? Are you going to be your spouse's happiness? Are you going to give happiness to your spouse? Do not expect happiness. Don't get married because you expect to be happy. No, come with your happiness.
Hello family, it's us again. So today we're going to talk about marriage. I know that some people will be like, so why?
I'm like,
she's joking. She's just like, so this guy, it's just that people will be like, but why are you talking about marriage? But we are going to talk it in a different context, not in the context of advising anyone, because how can we be example if we've not been there? So we're not here to tell people the way they have to behave themselves when they are married, because we are not examples. So
definitely not.
So I was trying to say, so people shouldn't feel like we're here to be like, oh, you have to do this, you have to do no, sorry.
We haven't got the experience
we haven't got the experience yet, hopefully. So
let's make it simple. We're just going to talk about what we know and what we don't know. We'll leave it to the people who know about it.
We leave it to the married people who are not married.
That's right.
So guys, like I was saying, we're going to talk it in a different context. So obviously we are for marriage. Marriage is very important.
Yeah.
The Bible says that a man shall leave his family and will be attached to a woman. This was something that was made by God. It's an amazing covenant. Remember what happened in the garden as well when God was looking at Adam and he said, it's gonna be amazing for me to make you a helper. And that's when Eve came into action. So we are promoters of marriage. Good. See, there's no good in singleness. No, it was just a joke. It was just a joke, actually.
Are you married for you to know that?
Actually,
there is, to a certain extent.
There is actually to a certain extent, and that's actually what we want to talk about.
Yes.
Like we said, we're not here to discourage anyone to get married, but marriage shouldn't define you.
Yeah, that's true. Marriage shouldn't define you as a person. You are unique. You have your own life. You have things that you need to achieve. As a woman, you need to build yourself, and you shouldn't always think that, okay, I'm just waiting for so and so person to actually start my life. No, you need to be doing something before meeting that person, so that you can carry on, building what you've started. So yeah, marriage shouldn't define you.
It's very important, like we earlier said, marriage is a good thing. But if you stop yourself from probably thinking about your future just because you're not married, it makes a lot of people at times feel inferior. They feel inferior to people who are married. Being single, you're not inferior to anyone. It's very important that you understand that there are amazing things in marriage. I can't say much because I don't know. There was a time where I struggled as well because I was kind of like, I had to put my life on hold because I felt like it was right time for me to get married, but it wasn't coming. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop everything and just focus on it until it happens. But that shouldn't define you. That you're old enough to get married. That's what they're saying. But what is your maker saying? So stop putting your life on hold just because that man is not in your life yet. Stop being full of envy. Don't envy people who are. It's good. Don't envy them in the sense that you want to be like them. If your time is not up, don't force it. Please, you will go with the wrong person.
Yeah, first of all, I would like to add that marriage is a divine institution. So marriage is the will of God. But when God created Adam, God made sure that he had everything that he needed before adding someone else into his life. And we always think that only men has to build themselves, only men has to get ready before meeting us. No, it goes both ways. As a woman, you need to build yourself. You need to you need to build yourself. You need to take care of yourself. You need to love yourself. Remember our previous video, we said you don't always need someone else to love you before you understand that you are loved. You need to work on yourself. You need to build yourself. We're always in a hurry to get married. We're always in a hurry to get into marriage, and then only to
realize, yeah,
to clash after certain years.
Yeah, only to feel that we're not compatible, isn't it?
Only to feel that you're not compatible. No, you need to know yourself first. You need to build on yourself first. You need to work on yourself first. You need to, you need to, like, in every area you need to build yourself, in the society, attitude wise, because the Bible say a man who discover a good wife,
give praises to God.
Exactly. So ask yourself, are you that good person? Are you that happiness? Are you the happiness to your future husband? And you need to know yourself, know the things you like, know the things you don't like, and don't lay low because you are in a hurry. No, you still need to keep your standard.
I know. I see, because actually that's something that's very important. We're not saying that your standard needs to be very high. No, because no one is perfect. We're not asking you guys to wait for the perfect man. There's no perfect person out there. But you need to understand that as a human being, like my sister earlier said, you should be able to define yourself. Like, you should be able to know the kind of things that make you happy, the kind of things that get you angry. You shouldn't wait for a man or a woman to come and do these things to you. If you want to start a business, it's right time for you to start a business. If you want to go back to uni, it's right time for you to do it right now. If you are working, it's high time for you to be focused on your work. Stop saying to yourself that if that man is not there, I can't be happy. Find ways to be happy. Christ is there. You have everything with you. As being a Christian, you have everything. It's not an easy thing. We're not talking as if it's easy to do it. Not at all, because we find it hard as well. But
yeah, definitely. You need to know who you are. By knowing yourself, you know what you want, and do not allow the society to pressure you. Because at the end of the day, it's not the society who's going to be living with that person.
True.
You need to, like we spoke about, you need to keep stick with what you want, and so many people now just get married because they want to be called Mrs. and Madame.
I know.
But no, it's not all about it. Are you fit for it? Are you ready for it? Are you going to be your spouse's happiness? Are you going to give happiness to your spouse? Do not expect happiness. Don't get married because you expect to be happy. No, come with your happiness. Come with what you can only give what you have. And if you don't have anything best, you will not be able to give the best out the best of you. So you need to build yourself. You need to build yourself attitude-wise, like my sister said. Start a business, work hard. If you need to study. Don't put your life on hold.
True.
No, do something. And in the middle of what you are doing, you're going to meet your person.
Oh, that's very, very true. And I hope this video is gonna bless someone. Like we said, we're not encouraging anyone to be single here, because we want to get married as well, but that is not defining us. We know what we want in a person, and we're determined to look for those things, not just rushing into getting married, because the society, as she said, is pressurizing us. So hopefully this video is gonna bless someone. Please don't forget to share. Most importantly, tell us what you think. What have you been waiting? Have you set your stuff on hold just because you're not married yet? Have you stopped going to school because you're not married yet? Just let us know in the comment, and see you next time. We love you guys. Bye.